This hashtag PVT episode is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. Call them at 1-855-771-1650 or go to drtees.com to find out how you can lose weight and feel younger and healthier again. Boost the quality in your life with drtees.com. Also brought to you by the Green Hit Smoke Shop, where you can find natural alternatives for stress and pain with various CBD-infused oils, lotions, edibles, and even inhalants to combat and recuperate the body and mind. Follow them on Instagram with locations in Pharr and Mission, Texas. The Green Hit Smoke Shop.
I felt I was winning all the time, bro.
Yeah, of course you are. That's what you got to have, the attitude. The
you know, when I would go into a scene, before I would act with Cortez or with anybody, I would like just close my eyes. I think about my loved ones, and I ask myself, are you winning? When you go into what you're about to do, are you winning? Are you winning? When they say cut, did you win? Did you win? Are you win? That's how I go into every scene before I do any stunt, before I do anything sometimes, man, before I leave my house. My family at home knows that when I leave my doors, when I walk out that front door, I clock in. I clock into the hustle. I clock into the hustle of life, the work, so that I can go maintain for me and mine and for anybody else I want to share with.
Do you think Hollywood is like, it's that... Because a lot of movie production companies have moved to Nashville,
well, that's
Louisiana.
where incentives are, bro. They go wherever the incentives are.
So do you think Hollywood is shrinking? Do you think it's becoming
an
old school thing?
Well, it's trying to go back to maybe that old school feel, because no matter what and no matter where they go in the world, I don't give a damn where they're going. It all comes out of Hollywood. Wherever the production goes, it's coming from Hollywood. That's why I say I live in Texas. My heart's in Texas. I'm from the Valley, bro. I come from the Rio Grande Valley. I now live in Austin. I tengo pinche homestead. I'm about to get some land near the lake.
But the main movie mafia's in Hollywood, right?
But my wallet's in L.A. Mm-hmm. My wallet's in L.A. That's where my money's at. That's where money comes out from me. So I follow the money out of L.A.
Yeah.
And but you know, the thing about
it's
money,
your industry.
Yeah,
You're in
the thing about money, we see where the gas prices are. We see what they're doing to our wallets. We see how they're hurting us. We see how COVID took everybody out of Onda for a while. And unless you really were from a poverty-stricken area and you really dealt with the bullshit of growing up, and the Valley can give you that blessing. And I'm going to say give you that blessing because growing up, put those rice and beans and tortillas for however many days. Mm-hmm. And that's what it was for the longest time in your home.
Yeah.
Guess what? When COVID came, I smiled because I started thinking, now we get to see who's everybody's real hustle is.
Yeah.
How everybody can really survive. And that's what it became. And I'm not Hollywood, bro, where I didn't have to worry about
how am I going
to maintain.
I can tell you're not.
How am I going to maintain? Nah, because they have it.
Yeah.
A lot of people have that. They
like,
had the monetary means and whatever they needed.
It's
Others
like
didn't.
you see the Academy
I know my Valley
crowd,
didn't.
right? The crowd right in front, and it seems like it's just their own particular special group, and it's hard for anybody to try to break into that or to break into that clique or that club, and then they get up and slap the host, dude. I mean, and you know, even if it was a setup, to me, if you ask me, I can say my opinion because
it's still disrespectful. It's still something they create.
In my opinion, it was create. I said, look, I was telling people
to distract you for something else.
No, not even.
You don't think so?
Look,
no conspiracy theory here?
Well, how popular are the Academy? This is my conspiracy theory.
I mean, stuntmen never get acknowledged. We'll never get an Oscar for being a stuntman. You'll have a category for everybody else, right? But stuntmen don't really get their awards. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
My whole take on this, bro, was
I come from the stunt world, bro. Keep that in mind. So for me, the greatest stunt I ever pulled was becoming Boaz.
Yeah, and you did well.
All right, so.
And that's why you should be held up on those merits, not because of your opinion on something, but anyway.
Well, that's what I like to think, but sometimes people will hold you on your opinions and they won't see your work ethic. And then
you get banned, you get censored, you get blacklisted.
Yeah, exactly,
it's a bunch of bullshit.
And
I think it's wrong.
They say you're full of shit and that you're arrogant and that se lo tira bien, and it's none of that, bro. It's just, the discipline you've had to put for yourself so that you can get to where you're at, and the shit you had to eat.
Well, my whole take on this, JT, is we're in an era and a time and place where it's all about the 24-hour cycle after.
Yeah.
You know, and if you can do something on a program that's dying, you know, and losing a lot of ratings and losing a lot of interest, and you got to do something spectacular like that, even if it is violence, to be able to trend the next day, and we're still talking about this.
Hey,
when there's so many other things happening in the world, right? Of course.
I think Everybody Hates Chris was a great show.